A very good morning to you guys. Morning, morning, morning. Thanks for tuning in to the opening bell. My name is Ashley Reeve. It is an absolute pleasure being with you. Before we get started with this session here, guys, remember it is opinion and should not be construed as advice in any way. Once again, a wonderful, wonderful, and warm welcome to everybody. This is always good. We are always blessed, and we're always feeling fantastic when we do get to share the markets with the guys. So welcome from near, wide, and far. Nkaba, Zandile, I see you. There we go. I see Edmund there. Morning. Appreciate the stream. Any idea if we can actually get the initial jobless claim today? All right. So you see, with regards to any of the economic reports at this point in time, very good question there, Edmund. With regards to any economic reports, remember they may display on the calendar, but if you do look, especially if you're looking at, websites such as Forex Factory, which is a really handy tool, it says that U.S. government data may be impacted by the shutdown. So many of them are tentative events, and they are subject to delay. All right, they can even be canceled. So even although it does show on the calendar, it does not mean that it will be, coming through today. All right, it's what happened with the NFP, it's what happened with the CPI as well. All right, I hope that answers their admin. All right, now guys, we are pushing forward here. We've just crossed the midway mark of the week. We are in now the latter part of the week, and we want to try and make things work. So this morning here, just a market snapshot here, guys. We have the weaker yen this morning, and we're going to target that right here today. We have a bit of a higher dollar, or at least the dollar increasing in a bit of more strength there, which we had chatted about 2 days ago. The gold is pulling back, but there seems to be a bit of a pause right now, and I'm going to get into that now. And then obviously we have the oil price. Looks like we're surging to the upside because of the U.S. sanctions. And then obviously we have some of the U.S. stock futures that are steady, particularly the U.S. 30. And we want to try and get into that. But let's start it off then now with the USD JPY. We chatted about this one on Tuesday. We said we're looking for some upside here. And it's as clear as daylight. This price has now gone to our exit. We have, mentioned to the guys that there's two types of trades here, one high risk and one low risk. Both of them has now gone to the exit with the dollar strength that we chatted about early on in the week. So that one is done. It's dusted. We now need to switch to higher time frames to get a possibility of where the price is continuing its movement to the upside around 153.25. That's going to be the USD JPY. We are already done. We've already exited here. It's hit our area there at 152.600, and we are now looking to see if price will continue its ascension to 153. We are expecting a bit of a correction now, obviously to come. And there is danger zones. This is the support area where the previous trades were. That's a danger zone now. So if price breaks below that area, then obviously 153 is on ice. It's on pause, and we should not look at getting in there at this point in time. What we would wait for is for price to correct further down, come back up, recover, and then give us a better signal or follow through to the upside for 153. But as it stands, our area is done, it's dusted. So what you can then look at now for some further upside I've just jumped into the AUD JPY here. I'm looking for upside to 100.51. 100.51. I've actually just gone into this one here for myself, and I'm seeing some more upside come here. All right, we have waited for this one. There was a trade 1, also high risk, and we are now with trade 2, which is a little bit of a lower risk here. So there we go, above 99.049. That's AUDJPY. Additionally, check out GBPJPY. High risk, the guys are in. There were some guys that obviously ran into some trouble here when they got in, price corrected one more time and then shot up. But trade 2 and 3 is the lower risk out, or at least is the lower 2 from a risk perspective out of the 3. So I'm waiting for 203.762 to break. If I can get a beautiful close above that area there, that is something that Ash is looking to indulge in. That's above 203.762 on the GBP yen. USD JPY is done. AUD JPY, I'm already in transit here. GBP yen, I am waiting for 203.762 to give me some more follow through. Now, we also looked at the Euro USD, and we wanted to engage and see there's any movement to the downside. Now, what had happened was we had actually broken through. All right, look at that. We had broken through and we created a new lower high, and it seems like we are coming down here right now. Now, I mentioned in our market review meeting this morning with the guys that, we're really just trying to see if the dollar will continue its strength, to the upside. And if it does, then obviously this is going to be a beautiful push here as anticipated. The NZD USD is a bit of a problem child. I'm actually not really engaged in this one right now. It's really, really sticky. And when I say that, it's sticking to the zone here. It went out, came in, went out, came in. And you can see that it's really just creating more of an upward structure right here. We would need a very strong follow through to break below this area here for us to consider the NZD USD now. All right. And what one needs to remember about it is the NZD, obviously, with those rate cuts coming, I think they're trying to take a bit of advantage with some strength in the Kiwi and then later on come down. So this might not happen this week. We might get a totally different flipped scenario here today and even tomorrow. So I'm actually going to park this one. All right. The AUD USD also is really looking a little bit, it's really vague at this point. It does not mean that we are, out of, the dollar strength here. We are still in dollar strength. We have actually managed to come down, below this area of 0.64888. The only challenge is it's somewhat just finding too much support here at the moment. And obviously, guys, you need to look at this because if price does break above the 7-day performance high here, if we get a specific candle, I'm looking at the hour or up above that area, I will abort mission here with AUD USD. All right, because that's a new high. And then obviously we're waiting for a correction and then we're looking to push higher. This is at this point in time still bearish intraday. We're just waiting to see what happens at this point. Do we push higher or do we reject like we previously did and come back down? We're going to have to wait and see. The guys can also check out the gold price here, guys. It is pulling back at this point. If you look at it from a higher time frame perspective, all-time highs there above the 4384. Gold is up 55% this year, guys, and 5% this month. It's supported by rate cuts, expectations, and obviously geopolitical tensions, the US shutdown, interest rates, all of that is adding to the safe haven demand, and that is giving us the price to the upside. So gold is really bullish, but we are experiencing a correction. This correction here seems to be holding around the $4,002.97 per ounce. Now, if it is the case, I have actually put in place two trades here. One high risk, which is now, at this point, high risk, because we've not actually pushed above this rejected zone right there. Now, if we've not broken above that rejected zone, this just becomes a lower high in this structure. So that is obviously a high, a lower high, another lower high, and this means price could be going further down then, all right? But if we do break above this rejected zone and close above the low risk resistance, which is at $4,166 per ounce, then that looks beautiful to go to the exit of $4,253 per ounce. I am seeing a question there from Tabato. AUD JPY levels. Just give me a second here. Hopefully you guys can still see what's cracking. AUD JPY, the level above right now, it's above 99.049. That's where it's above right now, okay? And the exit is at 100.516, 99.049. All right, Tabatso, I hope you got it there, my friend. All right, so that's looking pretty good, guys. Maybe just to loop back to the gold price. On the shorter time frames, you can see we've hit a high. Seems like a correction is in place. Ash is waiting for 4166 to be broken first. Once that gets broken, Ash is looking to get in to go to $4,253.67 per ounce. That's going to be on the gold price. And lastly here, guys, the US 30 also really held flat as traders obviously weighing those corporate earnings. We saw a decrease in Tesla, IBM, Moderna. We also saw Lam Research and Molina. They also dropped their earnings there, guys. We do see some strong results on Las Vegas Sands and Southwest Airlines. And so it's really just flat right now. If we do see a weaker dollar, all right, today, right now, we could see a surge here. Stronger dollar, we continue to the downside. It's flat. It's consolidating. We need a break out of the zone over here. So if you are into the US 30, you are looking at around 46654.95. That's going to be the area to beat. If that is not the case, and we see price coming down, we will need, because we are looking at it from an hour perspective, we will need price, or at least a higher time frame, higher than the 1 hour time frame, to break beneath 46, all right, 454.07. We're going to need a 2 hour or a 3 hour or a 4 hour time frame to break beneath this area. That will mean that we have broken the support. We've broken the structure. What is the structure? The price that has come down, created a support, giving us a possible setup to the upside. But if we get a candle beneath here that is higher than a time frame, higher than the hour time frame, and closes beneath, we are not looking for upside. We are adapting to the downside. That's the beauty of what we do at the Academy. We train our guys to adapt to the markets. All right. So please, guys, check this out, run it back. The great thing about it, it is live. So once we, kill the stream, you can always refer back to those levels as well. And remember, guys, if you'd like to open up an account with us, it's pretty easy. www.tdmarkets.com. Email us at care@tdmarkets.com. TD Markets Academy or tdacademy.com is our website if you'd like to get in with the education. We have a 3-session system running per day. That's tdacademy.com, guys. We have the morning session there at 10 a.m. We have the 3:30 afternoon, and we have the evening at 6 o'clock. All right, 1800 hours. So you don't want to miss out on those. All right. All right, guys, maybe just to quickly go back there. If you'd like to open up an account with us here, www.tdmarkets.com. You can also email us at care@tdmarkets.com. Additionally, tdacademy.com. You can also visit, guys. We have a 3-session system running every single day. We have a 10 a.m. A class, guys. We have a 3:30 session, and we have a 6 o'clock or 1800 hours running as well. All right, that's a three-part system running within the academy there from a education perspective. Yeah, so please guys, check out the stream once again. Once we're done, I'm sure you're going to find some value somewhere. That is the major pairs. Let me just mention them: Euro USD, AUD USD, USD JPY. We also have the gold price. We have the US 30 there. We also have the AUD JPY for that long. We have the GBP yen for a long, but we needed to break above certain areas. But we're looking forward to seeing how this day runs. That's Ashley Reeve, guys, and I'm signing out this Thursday. Remember, trading live trading room at 2 o'clock via YouTube. Please join the TD Academy. See you guys there. Ciao, ciao.